About 100 people are going to pick a member of Congress from Colorado tonight. The Republican Party insiders who are gathering in Lincoln County out on the plains to pick their candidate for a special election to fill the seat of Ken Buck, who just quit Congress. That person they pick tonight is almost certain to win in that deeply red district. So let's get to the picking part. Our Jennifer Meckles is along now from the Lincoln County Fairgrounds in Hugo. And Jenny, essentially the choice is pick someone who is also running in the Republican primary seeking a full term in Congress, or pick a placeholder to just fill the seat and not put a thumb on the scale of that primary.
Yep, those are your two choices, Kyle. Now, you asked about the picking part. We're not quite there yet because we're still in the rules part, which we've been in for about 30 minutes now. So until we get to the actual exciting part of the night, let me walk you through why all of this really matters in the context of the other big election happening, the primary election, because whoever gets tonight's nomination will be on the ballot in June, the same day, the very same ballot, in fact, as the primary election for the very same seat. Is that confusing at all? It might be, but it could also be a huge advantage for somebody who maybe gets part of this special election nomination tonight. So take Congressman Lauren Boebert, for example, who has suggested that the timing of Buck's resignation was a move to hurt her chances to try and replace him. She is not running in tonight's special election. She's not here. She was not likely to get the party's nomination, and if she won the seat, she'd have to vacate her current seat in Congress, and the Republican House majority is just too thin. So she has to convince voters to support her in the Republican primary on the same day that they will vote for whichever Republican gets picked tonight to run in the special election. Now, if tonight's committee group picks somebody who's already running against Boebert in the primary, that's a huge boost for them, right? And there are several people who are up for that tonight who are planning to run in the primary. And they could have their name on the ballot twice on Election Day. We're listening for a couple of names closely tonight. A name that we have heard, potentially, Jerry Sonnenberg, a Logan County commissioner who is quite popular in this rural district. Kyle, again, we are still in the rules component. You mentioned that about 100 people are going to make this pick tonight. The actual count is 97. 97 is the number of people who are going to vote on this tonight. That nominee will need a majority vote. Candidates are going to be able to give their speeches. Voting will be done in rounds, and we'll keep going until we get that majority vote. And the day of the special election, June 25th, the primary election is going to be at the top of the ballot, and this vacancy election will be at the bottom of the ballot. Are we all still confused, or are we following? Hopefully by now.
No, you did a great job. I'm following every bit of this. And
I hope so.
Heard Jerry Sonnenberg say something on the radio the other day. A lot of Republican insiders think that Ken Buck might have quit Congress when he did to help set up his buddy Jerry to give him an advantage over Lauren Boebert. And Jerry Sonnenberg said on the radio, "I don't have the votes to win it on the first ballot."
Okay. Well, they're going to get to go through 2 rounds, and then we'll see what happens. And after that, there's going to be some cutoffs with percentages and stuff, which can all get very confusing as well. There are, by the way, 9 people, Kyle, who are going to be running here tonight. 7 of them are running for the primary. 2 could be a potential placeholder if that's the way this goes. So we'll see.
All right. Jennifer Meckles reporting from beautiful Hugo, Colorado. We'll check back in on 9 News at 9 and 10.